Let's start with the structure of the past perfect. The past perfect is formed using had followed by the past participle of the main verb. For example, I had finished my homework before dinner. In this sentence, had finished is the past perfect form. The structure is always the same, had plus the past participle form of the verb. I had finished. She had finished. They had finished. Once you remember this pattern, forming the tense is quite simple. Now let's look at when we use the past perfect. We use the past perfect for an action that happened before another action in the past. Look at the timeline. First, I ate. Later, she arrived. Both actions happened in the past, but eating happened first. Because it happened earlier, we use the past perfect. I had eaten before she arrived. The past perfect helps us show the order of events clearly. Let's look at another example. They had left before the meeting started. Again, there are two actions. The meeting started, but before that happened, they left. Because leaving happened first, we use the past perfect. They had left. Notice the word before. Words like before, after, and by the time often appear with the past perfect because they help establish the sequence of events. Here's another common use. They had eaten by 8 o'clock. The phrase by 8 o'clock tells us that the action was completed before that time. This is a very common pattern in English. For example, she had finished the report by Friday. We had arrived by noon. The focus is on the fact that the action was already complete before a particular moment in the past. Now let's compare the past simple and the past perfect. Past simple. I worked. Past perfect. I had worked. The past simple simply tells us that an action happened in the past. The past perfect tells us that an action happened before another action in the past. A useful way to think about it is this. The past simple describes the past. The past perfect describes the past before the past. For example, when I arrived, John left. This suggests the actions happened around the same time. But when I arrived, John had left. Now it's clear that John left first and I arrived later. The past perfect makes the sequence clear. Let's review the 3 key points. First, we use the past perfect for an action that happened before another past action. Second, the form is had plus the past participle of the verb. And third, the past perfect helps us show the correct order of events in the past. If you remember those 3 ideas, you'll have a solid understanding of the past perfect tense.